Market report for May the 30th. U.S. stocks finished slightly up today, breaking their two-day losing streak. Technology and healthcare stocks were the best performers. In corporate news, Dollar General reported first quarter results above expectations due to strong sales and maintained its 2019 earnings per share guidance. In economic news, the Commerce Department noted that first quarter GDP growth of 3.1%, revised down from 3.2%, was helped by strong exports and inventory investment. It was a significant increase over the 2018 fourth quarter GDP growth of 2.2%. Dow Jones Industrial Average up 43 points to 25,170. S&P 500 up 6 to 2,789, and NASDAQ up 20 to 7,568. 30-year Treasury yield closed at 2.64% and the 10-year at 2.21%. Spot price of gold up $1.47 to $1,288.69. Crude oil down $2.27 to $56.54. This is financial advisor Ryan Moore of Edward Jones, member SIPC, located in Deer Park, Washington, reporting for KCHW, Northern Lights Public Radio.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You think they call it crude oil because it's dirty?
It does sound, anytime somebody says crude oil, I'm like,
It sounds weird. So what about that clip from the president? I wish our president could speak more like normal people.
Well, it's just funny because it's like on the back, you have it going, the little news update, like slightly on the background, and I'm just sitting there and not really paying attention to like what the British people are saying, and then all of a sudden, like, that sound bit comes on. I'm like, who's talking? Oh, never mind. Nope. No. It's like,
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good
He's
guy.
a good guy.
Today.
He kind of, and in this, trust me, this isn't political because you might find I'm right-leaning more often than you would think.
You are a little righty.
But it just sometimes he gets to talking, and I'm just like, oh, okay, it's just, no.
Well, this is. They say things are going good. I like a lot of the things he's done. I just wish he'd be more presidential.
I just love what he's like. That's a great person there.
It makes you
funny, right? It's just funny.
It just, we've had presidents before that drank all day. It makes you wonder because he sounds like a bar buddy that you don't really want to hang out
drink,
with.
Though.
He doesn't.
Not at all.
No.
Doesn't drink, smoke, anything like that. So
really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's natural is what you're telling me, which is even worse,
natural.
Brandon.
It's all natural.
Oh, we should start, by the way. Good morning. It's 7:30 on the nose. Brandon and Scott making up for not having a news program today.
This is our news program.
This is our news program. We didn't. You said there was nothing really exciting.
Not really to talk about for 40 minutes and stuff. We could talk about the state sports stuff, but that's almost a week old now, so people might get tired of hearing about
and you probably
that.
had it in the paper and everything.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. We'll move on with the stuff we do, and we'll kick the morning off with a little look at weather as we head into a very, very nice weekend. And not a lot of stuff going on around town. The playoffs are over. So, Brandon, do you have like a free weekend, or are you out doing reporting this weekend?
There's, I think, Springdale graduation this weekend.
Oh, I suppose you got to hit all that stuff too, don't you?
Yes. Caius Brooks was at Paideia graduation last night, and then I believe Jenkins is on June 8th, whatever that Saturday is.
Okay.
So that's going on. I'll try and sneak out to Between the Rivers gathering sometime in the next 2 days. And this is exciting.
Okay.
Down in Clayton tomorrow, jousting.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Saturday, Sunday.
Is that is that a SCA group or?
No.
SCA, Society for Creative Anachronism.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking that.
No, Society for Creative Anachronism, and there's several, around the country, and they do. Medieval revivals is the best way to call it. But I've heard of them in Clayton before. They're actually jousting.
And they have all sorts of other events. And they have the full suit of armor, and they're hitting each other, and I'm going like, wow.
It's cool. I got to go to one with friends, and I didn't know that one of them would be fighting. And he goes, and they had a tire for me to wear so I would fit in and stuff, so I wouldn't be all plain clothes. And he cracks the trunk open and he goes, can you help me carry the armor? And I said, dude, this looks, because he was my size, tiny guy, 5'4", 5'5". And I said, this is way too big for you. He goes, it's not for me, it's for my wife. And I start giggling. He goes, oh, laugh it up. He said, she's a champ in the ring. She's going to make me king. And I went and he goes, yeah, a woman can't, be the leader when we don't have a queen. So I'm just counting on my wife making me king. And then I can sit back and say, it's good to be king. And he goes, and I never even had to get hit. And I watched this woman fight, man, and they fight with like oak swords.
Right.
It still got to hurt, getting clubbed with a solid piece of oak and a suit of armor. And this gal was embarrassing men left and right, man.
Right.
She'd just take them right out, just destroying them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it was
a lot of technique
it was fun
in
to
that.
watch. Yeah, it was fun to watch. And she was like, Amazon princess, so she could handle that sword.
Right,
Yeah.
right, just swinging around.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
fun stuff.
impressive.
So who knows what you might see in Clayton?
Scott in armor.
I wonder if they, yeah. No, probably more like a Friar Tuck. All right, weather-wise, partly cloudy, 84 and 56, 20% chance of precipitation. Tomorrow, mostly sunny day, which they say is perfect for jousting.
Yes.
All right, we should come up with maybe some parking lot jousting that we could do.
They got bicycles.
Shopping carts or bicycles.
Oh, I think the
me
cops
and
might
you.
get called.
Me and you on banana bikes with a PVC pipe from SETI's. We'll just sneak in the back door, take the pipe, and then just do it right there in the alley.
On
That way if we
guard.
get in trouble, we can give it back. Okay. All right. It's going to work out.
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing you'd see in a Chewila alley.
No, it would not. Guaranteed it would not be the weirdest thing I've seen in a Chewila alley. All right. Don't forget, I saw a random act of violence in Chewila. So,
A random act of violence.
yes, a random act of, where somebody attacked somebody for no reason.
Oh.
Right in an alley. Yeah, just out of the blue. Didn't even know the person that got attacked didn't even know it was coming. Yeah.
Was it during Chautauqua, and did somebody steal somebody's funnel cake?
And it was not during Chautauqua, and it did not involve a funnel cake.
Are there certain things that might cause you to do an act of violence? Because there's a few things that sometimes drive me over the edge that people do that I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You're irrational. This makes me irrational. Like somebody just bombs through to the stoplight. They got all the windows rolled down, and that music is just like cranked to the max. And it's like, what? Why? Like,
Well, it depends on the vehicle driving. If I'm driving the fast one, I usually flick my cigarette through their window as I take off. No, I dream about it, though. My favorite thing, though, is if you could have a stash of Roman candles under your car. So you can just hold it on. You could put it right there in the little lip between the mirror and the driver's window, and you could light it, and you could hold it. There's our jousting.
and there's your job, Roman candles.
Roman candle jousting in cars.
I'm pretty sure this already happened in Spokane at some point.
I don't know, but I can't. I know what we're doing on the 4th, Brandon. It's our next
Roman
fundraiser.
candle jousting.
Yesterday we practiced. We weren't sure if we could find competition for it though, but we had mooch races yesterday
Oh,
with the
goodness.
cat.
That's fantastic.
And this is quite the thing. I hadn't done it in probably over a year.
A mooch
but
race.
A mooch race, but it did not take any coaxing whatsoever. So we have a hand truck that lays down into a cart,
Right?
and it's got a metal mesh thing. So I put a piece of carpet over the top of it. There's a lot of that around here. There is carpet everywhere, even on the walls. And then you just tell Mooch to get on, and she hops on the cart, and then you race her back and forth across the radio station. What do we got? This is like 2,200 square feet, so we got
Yeah,
quite,
yeah,
we got
it's a
quite
long
the stretch.
hallway, yeah.
It's a long room in the main room, and I was racing her around. Daisy didn't believe that. I didn't think she would believe she would do it because it took some coaxing, and she just kind of looked at me funny. And I could tell Daisy was thinking, yeah, he's lying. She doesn't ride that thing. And then I threw the carpet on it, and she went, I drug it a few feet. And then she saw it move, and she was like, okay, and jumped on. And I had like 3-4 minutes till Scott was out of breath, feeling like he was going to have a heart attack of racing the cat around. You can even flip her around in circles on the cart. She digs it. So it's pretty fun. And then eventually, like if you spin her around in front of you, she'll try to get you when she comes around and that kind of stuff.
Right,
So,
right.
so I was thinking if we could find another cat that could do that, we could have cat races. Anyways, long story short.
Cat races.
I need to do it and post a video.
Yeah, I think you
'Cause
do.
I think I do. So maybe you can help me with that after the show.
I think Chula just needs to have a grand kind of cat competition there. So.
Oh, a parade. Of dumb people and their cats. All right, let's see. Let's start on Sunday then. I think we finished up Saturday there. It was great for jousting. 87. Wow.
Yeah, 87. And they do that late at night, like 9:30, just because to keep it cool for the horses.
Sure.
They don't want it to get too hot for them there.
That's and it's going to be warmer than expected. Sunday, sunny and 89. No rain in the forecast. Monday, sunny and 84. Let's see, looking ahead to Tuesday, partly cloudy and 79. So going to be a hot Saturday and Sunday. Be safe out there.
Going to the lake.
Going to the lake. There you go. Oh, no, you'll be running around town taking pictures. You don't get a day off, Brandon. Oh, I don't know if you got the big headline on Yahoo this morning. Kim Jong-un executed officials after the failure of the February summit. So he gave them a couple months, I guess, and then decided, that whole thing with Trump didn't work out, and it's your fault.
Yeah, that was quite the headline. I saw that on Twitter. I'm like, no, this has got to be The Onion or something like that.
No, man, it is a real headline. He executed the people that negotiated the country's second summit with President Trump in February. Strange thing about this, Trump just tweeted he's going to follow suit.
Oh, no.
Ooh, sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke. But what if all leaders acted like that? That's kind of scary.
I hope they don't.
And why do we deal with this guy at all?
It's the haircut.
We're just too curious what's under that hair.
Yeah.
And apparently it's not very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, not nice at all. Oh, we should probably do the last one of the last breakfast and lunches for the kids. There's not too many left. Kind of left you hanging. And I bet you we left it on May. Yeah, you're just totally out of luck there.
Are we stuck?
Yeah.
Can I still do 31st?
Oh, sure, you can.
It's not June
Oh, you're
yet,
right. You're right. I got scared. All right.
Don't worry.
Day.
We're still in May, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I'm jumping ahead.
All right. Let's do breakfast. It is a cereal bar variety, yummy yogurts, fresh fruit juice, milk choice breakfast. And I really hate this part of the program because it always reminds me I never eat breakfast, and it's a terrible idea. Hamburger for lunch, hamburger, hot dog, fish witch, french fries, carrots, apple slices, ice cream cup variety, and milk choice.
All right. I worked on a poem for the end of school.
Oh, good.
Yes. All night. Got very little sleep. Ended up with like the worst. You ever had one of those headaches that is unexplainable for no reason? And it's like the worst headache ever. I had that, and then this popped into my brain.
Okay.
All right. So.
This should be lovely.
The school year's over. Summer's finally here.
Okay.
Forget about the apples. Teachers are ready for beer. And to go along with that, some reasons to stop drinking fruit juice.
Okay. Is this real?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Think of your morning OJ as soda minus the bubbles. Average 12-ounce soda contains roughly 35 to 45 grams of sugar. That is a lot of sugar.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is diet.
Oh, that's diet. Yeah, so that's just got 35 to 45 grams of crude oil. It's Diet Coke. All right. The same amount of orange juice comes in at about 30 grams. So you're not saving yourself much on the sugar, except that it's a more natural sugar than something that's refined.
Right.
All right. Apple juice delivers about 40 grams, and pomegranate juice can top out at 45 grams. It really hurt when I got, because I like fruit,
right.
when I got diabetes, because I had to back off all that. But now that I got my weight under control, I can start adding. I actually had yesterday. It was so exciting. Favorite candy in the world, green apple Jolly Rancher.
Oh.
First one in a year and a half.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it was, should I say, delicious.
Well, you're just like, I waited a long time.
I waited a long time to be able to eat this piece, and I did. It was in my briefcase in case I had emergency or my blood sugar got too low.
Oh, I got
It had been in my briefcase in a year and a half as one of my emergency candies, and I just finally ate it because I figured I'm never going to need one again.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Nothing to chew on. Converting whole fruit into liquid requires a lot of processing. Along the way, the once healthy fruit gets pasteurized, pulverized, and filtered. pureed sometimes, and even stored in a massive vat for months at a time. All of which chips away at those nutrients, vitamins, and belly-filling fiber the fruits once had. Now, pump the liquefied fruit full of sugar.
You're ruining
That's your breakfast.
eating for me.
Yes, yes. Even what you think is good for you sometimes is not. 12 oranges died to make your glass of orange juice.
Really?
Yes.
12.
What are they saying? It's, I don't know, something ridiculous, like 8 gallons of water for 1 pound of coffee, or is it 1 cup of coffee? I can't remember. It's ridiculous, though, either way.
Well, then I've destroyed a lot of water.
Yes, yes. Yes, 12 oranges died to make your orange juice. In other words, it takes a heck of a lot of raw fruit material and resources to produce a bottle of juice. You know what? You're just better off eating the orange. Considering the resources used to fuel the industrial farming equipment, the pesticides, the million gallons of water for irrigation, and the trucking of all that fruit and juice. Your morning beverage gives the earth a black eye as well.
Scott, you're starting to sound like Al Gore here. The big orange really ruining the earth for us.
Yes, stop doing that.
So what are we supposed to drink instead? Beer?
Yeah. Hey, it's summer. Wait a minute, I'm allergic to beer.
Like, well, I can't have juice because apparently it's evil, so...
Yeah.
just
And the
drink
water's
beer.
not safe because it's got fluoride in it, and
What are we supposed to do?
I'd say just enjoy the air, but you can't enjoy that either. So
Who wrote this? What kind of hippie friend wrote this? I just want to know.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Daisy. Or Gene, or Doug, or Jeff, or wait a minute, everybody that works here is a
Here's
hippie.
I think every day you just need to pick something and like talk about how bad it is.
Yeah. Who runs that Stevens County Public Radio station? A bunch of hippies. All right, that was cool. All right. I got a question for you. What album have you listened to the most in your life?
Oh, you know what? It would have to be Green Day, American Idiot.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
that came out at just the right time.
Oh,
So. When I was poor and only could afford like 2 CDs. So
I think mine it was like Live's live album. You know, it was like their first album because I had the CD in my car, and for about a year it was the only CD in the car.
in the car, yeah. It's
So anytime
jamming.
you couldn't pick up the radio station, that CD went in. So
like time to roll.
all right, on to fun and games already, and yeah, I'm going to pick on Brandon.
Oh goodness.
All right. Until the 1960s, men with this were not allowed to enter Disneyland. Until the
Men with
1960s, any man who walked up to the gate, looked like this, had this, was not allowed to enter Disneyland.
Had a hat on?
No.
Oh.
But you're close. You're in the general vicinity.
Oh, was bald?
Yes. No bald people in Disneyland. It scares the kids. The reflections.
Fire tuck.
No, but you're still in the general vicinity. It'd be the opposite of being bald.
Oh, long hair?
Long hair. That's
you
right.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
really. Could not get
Boy.
into Disneyland if you were, well, a hippie.
Did they measure like the length of your hair?
Oh, yeah.
Like, wow, that's 2 inches. Nope.
I just thought of the one guy who's not a hippie.
Who?
Dr. Jazz. But, you know, it's just because he's 72, but he is from California, and he used to be a hippie.
So, is he a yuppie now?
Yeah, something. What would you... You know, if I combine those two words, it might sound bad, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, let's not get that FCC violation.
A hippie and a yuppie. It comes out wrong. All right, Spelling Bee. National Spelling Bee Finals finished up on Thursday. All right. We need to have someone else stop by the studio and give me and Brandon a spelling bee.
Yeah, let's not do that. People read The Independent. They know how great I am at spelling.
All right.
Not good.
So, do you have a broken finger? Because doesn't your computer have a spell check?
Hey, sometimes it slips through.
Oh, it's the theirs. The there and there
Yeah,
and
there,
there.
that,
They
there,
are. And,
they.
and your and yours. Those kind of things. That the
Your.
computer goes, oh, that's typed right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Spy the lie. Let's see if you can do that. If you lived on Mars, you'd get an extra half hour each day. The company which owns the patent and trademark for bubble wrap is the same company that makes Spam. A snail can crawl over the edge of a razor without cutting itself. What one is the lie? The snail can't cut itself when it crawls over a razor's edge? The company which owns the patent for bubble wrap is the same one that makes Spam? Or if you lived on Mars, you get an extra half hour each day?
I think the Mars thing is a lie.
You think the Mars thing is the lie? Oh, man. You're like the smartest guy in town.
Yay!
Can you see which button I'm going to click on?
No, I think.
He got all excited. I'm the smartest guy in town.
Not
Yay. Not after jousting, you're not. What happened to the side of your face? I was jousting in Clayton.
Yeah, that's a story. Yeah, I went to Clayton.
I want some pictures of that. So the lie is bubble wrap from the same company as Spam.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I would almost, that would be a given to me. It's like, of course.
Of course.
That
That makes total sense because they taste the same.
By the way, speaking of evil things, I love Spam. Like, I'm serious. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
Now, do you like the show Spam a lot?
No.
Do you like the new
Spam.
kind of crazy Spams?
Oh, yeah.
Like bacon and Spam?
Yeah, they're getting wild with it now.
Do you like that kind of Spam?
I haven't tried that yet.
How about the turkey Spam?
Is the turkey Spam good?
I don't know. I wouldn't eat it. I'm asking if you would.
Can I ask you what's in Spam? Because I don't know.
No, I just know it's processed. So
Is it like
trying to be
processed
better?
ham?
I think it's a ham type product, something that resembles a pig. At least when they create it in the lab.
Great. I enjoy though. Put
And
it
then
on
they
a
got turkey Spam, all new unicorn Spam.
unicorn Spam.
Yeah, there's magic in every bite
Oh, good.
with sprinkles.
How is Spam any worse than like meatloaf? That's all I gotta say.
It isn't. It isn't. Worst meatloaf ever had to husk it. Like it was the
husk it?
Yeah, had to husk it. It was like we were scooping out the inside of a football because it almost shaped like a football when it cooked. And I actually had it in my hand with a spoon, husking some out for the kids. Said, "Thank you, mommy-in-law."
Great.
This is good. This is good. You know, and it's what I found is because she was deaf.
Okay.
So she used sign language, and it was much easier to say, "Thank you, this tastes good" in sign language than to lie. That's horrible, isn't it? I should probably run now. Before something bad happens to me, lightning might strike my chair. We should probably play something a little louder since it's a Rockin' Out Friday.
All right. Let's
All
do
right.
it. Who do you got?
I got the Tubes.
All right, let's
They were
get
there,
the
and I thought,
Tubes
why
going.
not play them?
All right.
All right. Because she's a beauty, and it's on KCHW 102.7. We'll be back.